Hey guys, it's Rachel from Scrapbooking here with just a little encouragement for myself and you guys if you're feeling overwhelmed. I have been doing some scrapbook stuff, but I haven't done any 12 by 12 layouts in a while. I've been kind of learning about my camera and, doing stuff like that, but I have too many projects piled up, and sometimes that inertia sets in when my scrapbook desk is a disaster. But I wanted to get some layouts done for February's e-zine, so I decided I would at least choose some photos and some papers. So what I did was went through, I have an old, or not an old, but I have a file box over here that's got a bunch of old photos in it. And there's a manila envelope here, and these were all just piled and jumbled up, and so of course I got distracted by those and decided I needed to at least, they were in this manila envelope sort of by a general era of life, but then all the photos were all piled up in there, so I just took envelopes and sorted out just by photos that went together basically, so that will make it easier whenever I want to scrapbook them. I can just get one envelope. So I got a little distracted by that. That's part of the process, and it's always the fun part. Sometimes I forget about the scrapbooking because I just have so much fun looking at all the old pictures. But I decided to choose two sets of photos. So here's one of them, and there's quite a few photos that go with it, as you can see. And if I was going to do these kind of in a traditional scrapbook, I would have to lay each one out and probably do almost a little album of some kind. But that takes a lot of design work and a lot of embellishing and everything. And so what I like to do is create pocket pages. And I've talked about this before, but I just find myself continuing to do that because I like to include all the photos because it's such a big part of the memory. But it's so much more work and time, which I only have so much of, to lay them all out separately on pages. So what I'm envisioning is the 12 by 12 background here, and then something along these lines for the pattern paper. I really like this, and I'll probably go with this. I might add more. And then I was kind of thinking I would do some kind of pocket right here, probably a square pocket of some kind. And this photo would be my main photo that would probably go on top of the pocket, or I might put it somewhere else, I'm not sure, but that would be my idea. And then take these photos and just slip them in the pocket and make a little note about it or something. And then add my journaling, some basic journaling. And then if I feel like it, sometimes what I'll do is I'll take the photos and put them on a piece of cardstock, and then you can journal on the back of that. So you can put a whole lot of photos and scrapbook a whole lot of photos, and you have a fun embellished 12 by 12 that looks nice in your album, but you don't have to do tons and tons of layouts to get a lot of photos scrapbooked. So I'm going to probably use that technique. I've done it many times, but I always find myself wanting to do that. And then you can see this is going to be a similar style. A lot of times I end up doing that too. I kind of do things what I call in process, like in batches. So you can see it's the same background paper and some gosh, I'm losing my train of thought, some pattern papers to go with it. But I find I like doing that way. It's a little bit of an assembly line style. So this one I've only got 2 photos, so I won't probably be doing any pockets. And I'm not sure how I'm going to lay those out, but those are the basic papers I think I'm going to use. So that's kind of what's fun about the e-zine, is you can see where I've started, and then when you get your February edition, you can see how it ended up. So that's always fun. You can sign up over at my website, Scrapbooking and I'll put the instructions in the description box. So anyway, it's just here to encourage both of us to, when we feel like we have too much to do, just break it down into baby steps. I just chose photos and papers tonight, and then in the next couple of days I'll do the next steps, and that's how things get done. If I look at the big picture, I just freeze. I don't know about you guys, but look at all the projects I want to do and think I'll never get it done. So anyways, just set your timer and see what you can get done in 15 minutes or so. All right, thanks a lot.